I originally wasn't going to record this bit, however, I'm having a lot of fun just trying to figure out how this thing even works. Hi, yes, so Editor James here. I forgot to mention what I was actually doing in this video. This video is more of a trying to figure out how the mod works in the first place because I hadn't played around with it up till this point. And then unlock it, see what happens. Oh, the wheels. How do I flip it? Okay, now let's try to figure this thing out. I'm already having fun and it's been 5 minutes. Little did James know the torture he was going to endure. It's too good of content to ignore the fact that I'm having fun. Okay, now let's unlock it. Oh no. This is weird. I'm stuck. Okay, now let's try to figure this out. I think the front wheels were a bad addition. Let's slow it down a little bit. They'll probably make it a little bit more controllable. Okay, I have an idea. Let's start by putting down some. Let's see what. Oh, it's moving backwards now. Nope, wrong way. Okay, this is a little bit better. Still can't steer it, but it's a little bit better. Okay, now we need to figure out how to steer this thing. Before we need to be able to walk before we can run. I don't have Axiom. I don't have Axiom. Hold on, is there an Axiom for Neoforge? No, they don't have it for Neoforge. Ugh. Axiom, or please get on that. Please get on it, Axiom dev team. Get it on Neoforge. If you're watching this video, please make Axiom for Neoforge. Yeah, that seemed to stabilize it, so let's put a few more, probably. Oh, that's not cool. I think we're gonna need some more complicated machinery for this. So hypothetically, I should be able to just, I have no idea what any of this stuff does. I'm just throwing it on and hoping it works. That's what I do for most things I do. Let's attach a creative motor. Because that worked so well last time. Now if I hop on, now if I unlock it, hop on. Oh look, I'm not high enough up at, that didn't work, did it? No, it doesn't need to look pretty. It doesn't need to look pretty. This is our first contraption. We'll figure it. Making it on 1 block wide was probably dumb anyways. Hi, yeah, I would like to tell you that the rest of this video is going to have a motion sickness warning. Continue watching at your own risk. Okay, now we're kind of steering it. Okay, ow. But of course, it's wildly unstable, like me. Hi. You might be wondering how I ended up in this situation. Yeehaw, Bart. Oh no, that's not going the right way, is it? Oh, that's sickening. Just start spinning it wildly and I don't know what's happening with that. But it's just going. So I made a working steering system, sort of. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Okay, that is great. That's kind of good actually. Other than it does some weird things sometimes. Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, I think that is a good first attempt. Back to that, all that jazz. Encoding overloaded. Oh no, that means I messed up. Oh, I can go control and just scroll. Oh, that's fun. Air pressure. Wait, this game has an air pressure mechanic. I got some terrain mods which make the terrain look nicer, but I need to explore the terrain. I need a vehicle. So let's start by I'm gonna do a whole series on this, a whole survival series. But first I need to make something to let me fly. I'm going to spare you a lot of the boring trial and error. Instead, here is a montage of me saying, okay. It's not moving fast enough or something. Okay, hold on, I got an idea. Okay, let's actually get this thing working. Okay. Where are the wings? These will serve as our wings and will hopefully keep us from flying off. And by flying off, I meant falling to our death. And now if we just hop on this, we should crash. This is hard. Okay, now if I unlock it, I'll go straight up. Actually, I'll do a loop-de-loop until I crash. Okay, this is sickening. So it seems to go up, but it doesn't seem to be stable. It starts going up and then it flips over because it's not stable. So let's help stabilize it, probably. I'm gonna put some of these things on it. Because I think if I remember reading about the wiki, that is just going to make it go straight up, isn't it? That's not good. Get back here. Get back here. Okay, but that makes it go up a little too quickly. We're actually going to want to put some of these things on the back side of it, rather than the front side. This is getting interesting. I think I need just more windmill sails. So I think it might need a more symmetric sails on it as well to prevent it, which should prevent it from doing barrel rolls. However, now the issue is it will go straight up and then keep trying to go up. Time to edit down an hour of work into a very short montage. How about if I do it the other way? It makes it seem to want to rise, which is kind of what we want, but at the same time, kind of weird. Okay, picked up some friends. We want it to actually be a reverse clutch. That's not gonna work. Okay, so gear shift, gear shift and clutch. Hold on, there has to be one. This directional gear shift. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, I need to grab a directional gear shift. And now we need to replicate that on the other side. I would love to see an actual aerospace engineer react to me trying to build an airplane in this mod. So I actually got something to work. However, now I'm upside down. So I decided to just completely throw my old design out the window. After looking at some other people's designs, I decided to throw my old design out the window and try something new. So my old design was just bad. I added this front fan here, which gives it the actual propulsion flight it needs. It can fly. It can fly now. That's what matters. It can fly now. However, trying to get it to be stable while flying is where I'm struggling because flight is hard. And I'm still trying to figure it out because, yeah. Also, I realized that these things also just exist and they work. Next step is going to be to basically repeat this setup, but for this again, like I did in the last one. I learned a lot from that last one I did. However, it just wasn't quite enough for me to be able to make something that works. Now we are gonna try to fly this thing out of here. Oh, now saying it's yeah, we're gonna need to increase the lift generation. The rest of the video I recorded is mostly just me trying to optimize my design and figure out what exactly was wrong with it. Spoiler alert, it wasn't very aerodynamic is what I discovered, or at least what I think. Either way, I had too much wing on the plane, and that was the major issue I encountered, along with the steering system kind of stank. So after improving both of those things, I ended up with a final design, which I will show in a moment. And here we go. This was my final version of the plane I was working on, and it works a lot better. Actually, it's a little bit bigger, I think, but less of its body size is taken up by wing, and I think that made a bit of a difference. Additionally, as you can see, it turns a lot better. That was all well and good until I tried to experiment with create big cannons and corrupted the world. Yay. So because of that, here is an extra plane for the thumbnail. Please like and subscribe so you can see the Let's Play series when it comes out.